Hello there.
Hello there. This is the Opa Beagle Dimera in the His House. Right now, you've tuned into channel 053, the one and only show in the Northern Cape that promotes the arts and entertainment sectors of the province. Welcome. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the show. Dimana, I don't even know how to introduce them because these are people that you know. I know them, I've worked with them, they've worked with me. It means on the Sam Haspan. Demons, man, they've asses. I don't even know how really. Let me rather just bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tim and Cool.
Hello there.
Yes, yes.
You can't introduce it.
Oh, rara. Kenina, rara. My producer said, he, loata. Hunter Raja is rara. Last time I did
future get what? And the future any are a mask off. So get mask off, sanitize.
Emana ibde hakisi kibuayang le yena kisatsinya mask ko. Agi chu.
Emana I get this mkhitsi ke interview.
It's in you please.
My thank you 1.5.
Very important.
My okay.
Go. Shubani ko tsanyena. Solanka tu.
Ora bapale.
Yeme kanyena.
Ora bapale matlo.
Exactly. Before kan next step is heleni. Ko pa lu. Sheba enter anyway. Lo spaka ini.
Nsele bevin.
Before la go dula lo tas.
Nang sele se use nani.
Otherwise na ngoma zama ka juice la si
Ka bebe ele ya ko studio. Ba tuma mu team. Di sta su. What is this not there? Yemuna. Jesus.
Cheska hasko.
Yemuna khaseko skar sa me brahman.
Kespan.
Khaseko skar. Agre raspina ka khona le matata di covid kitse. Pastanji. Uko me e rede la ya na yo.
Die neus is te groot man.
Ish. Nou usma kan ni nyora ko. Nou su. Yemuna. Su. Kaka ko bisa mo show nyaka gore o tlo go nyora.
Man, eka mosire. How about you get free motion?
Let's say re tlo haselis.
Okay. Ne ta khatselisa.
Ore batho ba Northern Cape gore bothata keng.
No ro tshule ka mara di pool buildings yo go greens.
Oh nice.
Akere no jala buli mi ran ka. Jala buli mi. Tseko.
Eke jo ba se ke sa buli e.
Ko palo ka iseng la di camera gore lo nwa eng. Khona ni premium.
Channel 053.
Exactly.
Ke
Channel 053, we in the His House. My boys coming cool, they're in the house. We are going to have some fun. You're going to learn about them. You're going to know about them. You can alles vertellen. To say, what is the story? They've never said. I mean, when you're writing this shit on music, it's never enough. It's never enough. There's so many things that I even want to know about them. No, but since you've tuned in, welcome.
Thank you.
That was Ankan.
Channel 053.
Chill out. Lo jetse nala. Imeranda ka. Nda se baie dankie man. Om te hite is. Sinje dankie to support every single thing. I mean, I've been dealing with some stuff. Mensa say me we know as big. I mean, I'm doing events. We know no Tim and Cool. We don't even have to. It's always about Tim and Cool.
Yeah.
So I've been so associated to you guys, nah, to the point that I didn't even want you guys to be part of the show deep down.
Hey.
Not because I want to, but because net on the piece that keep. Gents, from the laat ons gesels van where we've met and why has everything been going on the way that aangegaan, the way noted is. Sê julle my 'n bietjie waar het julle twee gaan meet?
Yo. It's a long story eintlik.
Man, ek dink die man red voor my, né?
Tim.
Ja. As a soloist, I used to be part of two crews prior to Determined Cool Brand. So when I finished high school in 06, I got baie musiek gespeel. Weet jy, ons hou kon nog maar kanto daar. Hou kon nog maar kanto ken sa speaker daar. Ek maak die east play. So ek al die speaker ek gaan toe net hip hop. Ek is so ek is 'n hip hop ook. Ek ken man. Hy cross en die cross daar. Hy vra homself miskien nie maar wie is dit ou? Ek kom ook dieselfde hoe maar dis kennen ek trek op die hip hop en ek ken hom nie. Wie is die ou? Het lang hare dat die gaan vlieg aan my hoor.
In net lang hare.
Ja.
Kijk man!
Ik weet
Die Nina is daar so, ek kan sien my loop om sê, daar is kennen ons hip hop ding. So, through a mutual friend. Ooit het ek ook gehad sê, daar so, die mutual friend die bring net about
Gabs, oh, not in weaving.
original Gabs. By the way, if you don't know Gabs, then it's about time you learn about Gabs. You research about Gabs, you research about GLAP. But anyway, yeah, ik ga met Gabs in de recorder. Yo. Kan ik van mezelf diezelfde ding? Zeg maar, wie is die langs? En ik speel diezelfde song. Like,
Le ene wa uka soos jy die music speel.
Ja, zoals ik voorbij ga. Ik kan ook waarom zijn, want het is dezelfde muziek, maar ik moet jazz spelen.
Julle ken nie mekaar nie.
ons ken maar
Ik ken hem ook om te zien van die blames nog niet blokken. Dus
Right.
dezelfde dingen. Nou, ik ga ook die studio's nog ook aan die blokken. So die mutual
You are already recording at the time.
Yeah, I'm recording at the time. Because at the time, yes, ik was nog aan record bij die Blue Shake. So, dus daar
Blue Shake, dat gana Blue Shake was warte.
was no, daar ben
Radhe Camp.
Boogie Jesus studio in Twaragan. Ja, we zijn. So dat tijd toen kom learn ik van een andere studio wat nader in die blokken is. We zijn. So is hoe ik rits voorbij die mensen daar pas. We zijn. So toen pas ik rits bij die mutual friends Posey. Ja, studio onder het zitten. So it turned out toen ik nog daar kom, maak ik me goed tussen dat. En dan toen PJ samen met een mutual friend een song gemaakt. Een feature voor hem op die song. That's how we ended up in the same space. And then to horen ons van, man, this kerel was dope, man. Then at the time it was no TNT. Yeah, and the time it was no TNT, samen no Tavengs.
That's where I left you.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I think I appeared naively myself. I featured on one of the songs on TNT.
Yeah.
Classic.
Right.
Raw M album.
The original TNT.
Which is what actually brought me to the question of Vajala meet, because at the time when we are recording, when we were doing the production on the TNT project, there was no cool.
Yeah, the time when we were recording the Roy and the Black Diamonds album.
So to have Mijala actually.
So around that time, to the great so bias studio to Rakhana. That was the time the process was for the recording for the album. The time. So the bias studio to Rakhana and the passing of results in that. So in between the mutual friend was no session high at the time. So it formed her feature. So that's how we ended up in the same studio to confronting Muslim, to work with the man some music or the boy move Muslim. See. So then to set the title from the name, we should put the boy per song. It's very dope. So then we did this other song called The Break-In.
Beautiful song.
Yeah, was that the first song?
The very first song we ever done.
The Break-In.
Yeah.
How come I never heard about the song? I've never heard the song.
It's funny because I think in the early 2000s we even performed the song or theater. You were there.
Don't
Don't make me school you. I'm just a people see me as one of the OGs. I'm not an OG. I'm a little OG. You have to say little before you say OG when you talk about me.
Now let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's something that I picked up from you guys. I mean, like when I don't even recall where we met the first time. Ne? But when we did meet, automatically,
Yeah.
I could see this is talent. This is the real shit.
Yep.
This was before Boma or everything.
Yeah, this is yeah.
You had content, you had the looks, everything that makes up an artist.
Say check us movie.
Yeah, man.
When I did the Cosmos one group. Anyway, so I loved you guys from the onset when I heard. In fact, I first heard Tim on the TNT project.
Yes.
And I was like, unfortunately, demand belonging into the group. So when he met with you, now I get full, yeah. It's either the man is alien, so a soloist, or
agree with them compliment.
exactly. And you guys have done it. Now, gents, let's move on. So you say Chitra record with Gerald. Gerald is out and me. I know he started hooking up a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, by the way.
Right.
Okay.
How did you end up from Gerald to Caps?
I think at the time there were I don't know, there were some issues there. I don't know, was it computers or what, but there was a time that Gioka moved it because of spam. He was in the blog.
I think he moved to Blom
at the time. Yeah, so to it I'm home to record the music because that's the place where I used to be at like most of the time. So luckily to come over and this one he's only an block but the secret record. So I just took up another round to go check out. When I got there, it's most legit, it's not, the whole ghetto type of setup. So went there, recorded something, and it's been that since. I've been going there every day since.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Aware?
Are you aware of the fact that you've produced one of the biggest songs from the Northern Cape?
Not one of the biggest songs to ever come out of the Northern Cape. Yep.
Are you aware of this Exujuni as a Moses song? Are you aware of it?
A whole lot of people will tell you that I'm this humble guy and whatnot. Ek antwoord so om te sê ek glo nie is nie grootste song nie.
Maar wel, laat ek jou sê nee.
Maar vir nou.
Laat ek vir jou, let me tell you. Actually, ek vra jou nie. Actually, let me stand on my feet to tell you this. That is the biggest song. That's the biggest song. By biggest song, I'm saying I've done my research. I'm not saying this because I can you. It's the biggest motherfucking song.
Hello there. Hello there.
I've taken up classics as an artist, but my point is this: your song, it is not only one of the classics, it is one of the biggest classics.
Thanks.
Let me tell you something. Okay, let me give you a confession. I kind of felt jealous on the same. I thought my song was the biggest.
That's when you know they have a big song.
Man, I thought my song was the biggest, but actually, you came and stood by me. Your song came and stood by me, and then I was not the only artist in the Northern Cape to take out one of the biggest songs. Now we had to share this thing. I was jealous of. Now I have to share this.
Little
the certificate. I was a certificate or cup. Rally artist renewa enyi. But whatever says I did not know for it. But I did not know for it.
You know what's the funny part about Exujoni? A whole lot of people know it as Exujoni Viuni. A bare extension of the song. The song's name is Exujoni. It's saying Exujoni Viuni. The song's name is Exujoni. But anyway, I recorded the song so far. Go Gabs. Tim wasn't there, nobody was there. It was just me and Gabs and Sonana Jackson. The story mine. There you have it now. The story is not mine. Kela ka nna wena re tla bua re nta ko re ntang teng. Yeah, but the man why are you so down? Yeah man, I was seeing yeah man at the end of the conversation, can I put this in lyric form? You were like, because if you don't think I would, or it would blow to one channel like. So nah. You wanna do a song? Do a song.
Sure.
Nah.
Je
coach me vandaag. Ik record die song morgen. Die andere dag. Die man.
Comment ça tu is baby?
And I still remember.
Comment ça tu is wat? Comment ça tu is wat? Misschien was je niet gaat aan dit. En jam die ding nou years. Do you know a lot of people think die song wat ek gaan doen dit man jo? Ek gaan toe ging Yen Flop. A lot of people think it's a continuation
of Exujoni. You know why? Do you know why? Let me tell you why. Because of I took my steez from you. I took my steez from Bigger.
Come again.
Bigger the man. I took my steez from him. He's a storyteller. He's one of the only. I took it upon myself to say, okay. Demon is the enigste storyteller. It's in story to story. Back to back. Song for song. Concise story. He's the only one. Let me challenge myself. Because of, apart from the Term and Cool brand, which was TNT back then, or TNT Squared back then, let me branch out. If it comes to a point where me and Tim have to maybe pop, because you don't know in this music industry, you don't know what
there's a lot of feelings involved.
So let me branch, or let me step back a little bit and just gather myself to a point where I find myself as a solo artist for if the time comes, I have to now go my own way. I have to know where I stand with myself.
And you're in at that point, it means you already have something going on for you.
Yeah, and at the time there were no, well, not a lot of storytellers, but you were the anchor, the only anchor that I knew of. Now tell the story, and the way only tell that thing, like you were serious, but you had that humor inside of everything. I'm like, ek bake, ek tampa niso.
So you actually took
Your style,
the style, my
and
style.
my style, and then get bumper first together, and then
I remember this.
just see what spark flies there.
I remember this is not the first time you're telling me this.
Thank
man.
you.
I think you've told me this, but at the time I didn't was lost.
Nah,
And to check it,
you know,
you know.
I'm a truthful guy, and whether now I'm having my babs or whatever, sloshed or whatnot, it doesn't change anything. I will still tell you whatever that I told you when I'm in that state. I will tell you the following day.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure too. Sure cool.
Yes.
Tim,
Yeah.
you've taken out.
Quite a few.
It's a mixtape.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape. I was one of the first people to buy actually this shit.
Yeah.
Very solid shit.
Yeah.
Which is what it actually reminded me of my own group. I used to have a group called Underworld Nation.
Yeah.
Now, in Underworld Nation, there was this guy, another character, Ne? This guy is about, it's about tightness. He doesn't even give a damn whether the song will make it on radio or something. He's about his lyrics. Doesn't give a damn. Ne?
Yeah.
Luyanda, Flatela. At the time we called him E-Scripts.
Shout out to him.
In fact, rest in peace to his mother. We just buried his mother, Nodi last, during this COVID-19. Please, Batun, los kay table. COVID-19 is an thing. Just buried his mother, Luyanda Flatela's mother, who is known as E-Scripts, in my band at the time. Right. In fact, at his mother's funeral, if there's anything that is positive that came out from the COVID-19, is that we actually spoke about doing a single as a group that we used to have, the Underworld Nation.
That was gonna be dope. That was gonna be dope.
Right. And then I said to them, let's do a single as us, and let's do a single featuring the latest stuff. And I have a database of the young ones, you understand? We've never collaborated with people like you understand? We might as well just do a song together.
Why not?
And just throw,
Why not?
you understand? With my whole band. I've done songs with you, you've done songs with me, you understand? But why not do a song with the people that I started with? You understand? So, okay, we'll talk about that after the whole thing. The point is this, Tim, you've taken out a very solid album, which reminded me of the person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You have the very same character. He's the guy who would analyze. I was in a group. He's the guy before we even record.
Hello there. Hello there.
I haven't felt like this long last. Like who you laugh, come across your numbers. I would like to be your lover. Diamond, oh, Mantasa, Kiyamo, Bata, and Osmata. The next day she called them fra, of us can meet shit, I was like, nah, va, hulan. Alles was sweet, so do me dance. Damn, I gotta make her my bro. And Sammy was how her ex left her in the cold end. I never saw the white she ain't ready to get with no man. I said I ain't no player, for Alma, but the open. As bed by me, or Capras, Hadam, Bekhan, Johnny Cow with this sweetie. Kamia chance, Hanjo Kuala, Swiss Micheli, Exojo man, Klo Miss Sweetie, Eglock Mark Alba Dekan, Eggas a sweet bram, and major play happy. After catching a movie, we can go to KFC. Can tell you feel me, I feel you too. Play net heat. I've been hurt, but since I met you, my brain's at ease. You bought a dong, the age, come and speak up with the da. Say, send him man's with the da, and on Sita Bigida. Immense and around, then me Caesars with the span. She locked the doors and said, come and Sita in the car. Murder, we started kissing, getting touchy. Chitty chitty bang bang, get you number Sakasi.
When you're doing that album, Faraji had think even before. Did you conceptualize the album, or did you just go to the studio and just did something that comes out from whatever the thing is?
Okay, are we talking about the mixtape now?
Yeah, I'm talking about the case
volume 1.
Yeah.
Okay. At the time, I would just go to the studio and just record random stuff because I would go there and also have 6 beats for me, and then I'll just kind of get word on if I made that time. So sometimes I would have concepts of what they will mark me and then I studio to now. Ik heb een concept in iemand. So give it like a beat, you know, that can sit well with the
this type of concept.
So I kind of say I conceptualize in a sense. I think how it came together actually made sense at the time.
Now let me tell you something. What I've realized, that shit was so tight. It was so tight that we as the hip hop specifically the hip hop community, we did not even want to talk about it. It was that kind of time.
People shy away from the fact that besides
when I tried to speak about it, I was actually told for everything, and obviously I get it. It is one of the records from the Northern Cape which I never got to actually speak about it. I feel like I got betrayed because I never spoke about it. Because every time when I try to even repost it or share at the time on Facebook, and remember this is Facebook before the Fuck Boys came on Facebook. This is Facebook before my mother could even know about what is Facebook. You understand? So this is Facebook, the ghost Facebook. So the least that I could share about the record, I was always confronted anyway. I get some as you like this. And I feel on that project, it never got
the attention it needed.
It deserves the attention it deserves.
Thank you. No way.
The attention it deserves.
No, it did not.
That's why I never understood why Tim would do another record after that when that record really never got the spin. You understand? I still feel on this record it must be revisited. You understand? We are going to review this record that we are talking about. I'll post a link on our channel, on our YouTube channel, for you to listen to this record. Probably, maybe again, the parta and all of that. Rather, it listen for yourself. You understand? To get what I'm saying. So, in closure, Mafitu, you've just taken out this thing.
A beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah,
A beautiful
yeah.
piece of
That's it.
art. A beautiful canvas that everybody can relate to.
This is the shit.
No, yeah.
Hey.
9 to 5 the dream.
Collectors.
This is
And by the way,
this is it.
I'm thanking the universe that all this
This is it.
setup
Please-
is happening
please
now
take-
because of
Look at this.
Jara no in September. So it's not that far. I'm thanking the universe that this interview is happening right
Gents, you've taken out a beautiful thing.
Thank you, man.
Like as I expected. I mean, you've been part of my record label at the time when I wanted to do a record label. I'm sorry that I had to liquidate the record label at the time.
Yeah.
Because it did not make business sense to me at the time. You understand? But you are one of my, not even me, you are South Africa's one of favorites. You are just those guys who are doing this thing for it. And I love so much of this album. Please do get it. It's Taman Cool 925 The Dream.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also available.
Guys.
It's also available on
Right. Please explain to me the title.
9 to 5 The Dream.
Yeah.
It's actually quite self-explanatory, if I have to put it that way. The album.
Can I try and explain it
Yeah, well, you can give it a
according
shot.
to
Yeah, according to you.
what I think?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 9 to 5 The Dream. 9 to 5 would mean the job,
Correct.
and now the dream would mean
Where we trying to get to.
I want a recording deal.
Yes.
I think that's the dream. 9 to 5, it is what I'm doing to survive at the time.
Yes. True.
Is it that?
It's
It is.
and I'm saying that it. You can actually break it down in a whole lot of
A whole
ways.
lot of senses.
But for me personally, like a whole lot of people are actually working in jobs that they don't like at the moment. But they also had dreams and aspirations of what they want to do.
I know a lot of people like it.
You know most.
Oh, I know.
You know most of the people that you know of that are like that. Most of the people that you know are like that.
So in between, you might as well, working the 9 to 5 and then use that money to actually fund your dream. Or it's just a thing where you stuck. You don't have a choice. You have to pay the bills, but you still have dreams. It doesn't matter. You still dream. You still
The change
have.
for Paul.
Nothing changes. You still want to get to a certain.
Yes, I don't know. With these stories.
Yeah, and how's the
And even on the cover, you can check. We're sitting just behind the door. We're sitting on steps, and us sitting this position here means that we are sitting on our dreams, not to sit really on our dreams, but
There's a dream behind.
There's a-
beneath.
there's a-
There's
a
a dream
whole lot of-
beneath those steps.
behind the door is just behind us. So giving up is not an option.
True.
Giving up is not an option. Libru, as je iets hoor, je gaan dingen maken om te
Right now we are sitting on a set. Right now we are shooting this thing. Right now because of it was a dream. It was my dream.
Ik owe die kopie.
Je reed gaan.
Maar ik owe die kopie.
Claro, we did a beter gaan na.
Yes,
Maar je reed zo say. Je zei reed gaan.
Waka iman.
On the very first day, even he pre-order.
Waka.
So, but when we come back, still more on German Cool. When we come back, peace.
Double cup Pulled up, let my gang buy me nice cooler filled with the juice. You just buy the ice, got the nice sip, sipping in my hand. That's the life, no stress. I give out them my talk, that is tonight. Ek kan nie jive maar ek skud net my liggaam. Is net Owens van my square and my circle. Chilled vibes, I'll see heathen you missing. And ons, Skadi Bala tada redison. Ulterior moves, nah, I cannot zone. We might leave Kimberly for tonight, so it's all blown, my bad. But check, just come chill, babe. And this vibe is something that can't kill, babe. It says, little you want more time. My gang, yeah, but told you want more time. And never pay, nah. But more time. Few hours deep in the night, we got more time, Beyonce.
I got my drink in my cup. She said my dream was only lost. I be feeling the vibe. Man, I'm smart and I just can't deny. What's up with the one time I hit? 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 What's up with the one time I
Hello there. Hello there.
If you see me MIA, see my fella holding up. Kilo kolobeta mano, kilo kolobeta mano, kilo kolobeta mano, kilo kolobeta mano, kilo
I give
kolobeta
more
mano.
Hey, bo mama's kunjani daar, come and chill with ninjas, wazani la. Me Owens vang hier, vang ons daar. Je kunt van mij kijken, hadi bra. Maar stamina, and I get stamina. Ain't no lanes here around me now. I'ma take your girl and I'ma bend her over as soon as we vacate the party, bruh. Born on it, no, all I got blue. Shoving it now, now let's go to this dude. I know that's your boyfriend, but just for the night, tell him it's over. Donna, let's go. Love her like you, I'm fun. Unwang da so akon. And later on, como kukum give us all born out done. Like one, still gonna be your man who fat kilo robit. Yes, sis, I'm loose with the tongue by now, you know me. She says I'm cool, yeah, the one and only.